Good day, everyone. Good day, ma'am. We are the group 18, and our topic is all about chapter 8, alternative energy resources. So let's start. By the way, my name is James Angelo Ticeno, and my group mates are Hani Mata Salcedo, Lovely Salumag, and Jimwell Talibong. So let's start. Objectives. At the end of this chapter, the student should be able to identify alternative energy resources aside from fossil fuels, evaluate advantages and disadvantages of using different energy resources. Third, determine the appropriate energy resources for a particular location or setting. Fourth, relate the use of alternative energy resources to the mitigation of climate change. And lastly, assess the renewable energy resources being used in the Philippines. So let's start. Uh, Sibog mama. The continuous demand for energy since the onset of industrialization has primarily been met by non-renewable energy or like non-renewable fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas. These resources are finite and contribute to environmental damage, primarily through increased greenhouse gases emission, particularly carbon dioxide, impacting the Earth's climate. So, before na renewable energy, natay non-renewable energy, like atong mga coal, mga oil, mga natural gas. Pero dili ni sila, mura ni sila ang gigamit kay mura ni sila ang naa sa unang panahon. Pero dili ni sila good for the environment. Kay maka create man siya carbon dioxide and other gases na maka-ruin sa earth. So di sila good sa ecosystem. That's why given the environmental concerns, there is a growing need for renewable energy resources that are sustainable and less harmful. Renewable energy technologies offer a promising alternative, providing both energy security and climate change mitigation. So, nanay, renewable energy, less harmful. Kay di na sila ga-release og smoke, carbon, etc., etc. Kay electricity man siya. So, di po siya maka-create og climate change. Di siya, ma-mitigate niya ang climate change. Kay di man wala may mubungkag sa what's happening in the atmosphere and etc. So, table 8.1. This is the table 8.1, ma'am. So, silang ay classmates, amo silang maagian all throughout our report so mas maintindihan nato kung unsa ni sila. So, and technology, muna silang technologies na gamiton to capture the energy nga ma-produce aning solar, wind. So, like flat plate o iyan yung kuan, yung ma-create sa tumoy after niya magamit sa technology, maka-create siya electricity. Oh, that muna like na industry, na building, transport, nilang makuan. So, maagyan na nato na all throughout the report. So, next, renewable energy resources. Renewable energy is derived from processes that replenish themselves or are consistently present in the solar system. So, recreate ra siya, di siya mahurot. One of the best kind of energy kana di mahurot. Di pare sa mga gas, di ba, kakahurot sila. Approximately 15% to 20% of the world's total energy consumption comes from renewable energy sources. So 15, gamay ra kayo no kung isipon nato. Gamay pa kayo ang gagamit sa renewable energy. Though tsada kayo ni siya nga source of energy, di ba? With an annual growth of 2.2% since 1990. Siguro karon paspas na siya kay open naman ang mga tao tapos gakabalakan na sila kay kahurot na mga gas daw. So siguro mas dako na ni karon. Since 1990, according to the International Energy Agency in 2016, in global electricity production, renewable energy sources rank as the second largest source after coal. So after coal, sila ang sunod. So, makita niyo sa graph. Okay? So next. Next reporter, please.
Sorry, na-off na ako. Wala na ko naunang kuan. Okay, solar thermal energy. So, thermal systems capture solar energy and convert it into high temperature. Thermal energy for direct use of electricity generation, two methods are utilized. The central receiver system, central power tower, and the solar thermal plant. In the central receiver system, computer controlled mirrors track the sun, focusing sunlight on a central tower. The solar thermal plant collects solar energy to heat water and to steam, reaching temperatures sufficient to run turbines and energy electricity. Next, please. Please. Photovoltaic cells or solar cells. Solar energy can be directly converted into electrical energy through photovoltaic cells or solar cells. These cells, often as thin as a sheet of paper, utilize semiconductive material within transparent panels. When exposed to sunlight, the semiconductor props the flow of electrons, generating an electric current. Solar cells fall into two categories: concentration system, using lenses or mirror to focus direct sunlight into high efficient cells, and flat plate system, capturing the entire incident solar radiation, including the diffuse rays. Solar cells are durable, required minimal maintenance, and serve as an effective and pollution-free sustainable energy source. Solar building technology. Solar building technologies encompass active and passive heating and cooling system. Active heating involves using collectors to absorb solar energy, transferring it into a working fluid for direct use or storage in residential or commercial buildings. Active cooling uses solar desiccant system to manage air circulation. Passive system require little mechanical assistance, relying on building design for temperature control. Passive heating includes thermal storage walls, sun faces, and rainwater harvesting roofs. Solar heating windows in the northern hemisphere are placed on the south side to capture incoming solar radiation. Trump walls, thick south-facing walls absorb solar heat. The passive cooling employs insulated materials, low emissivity emissivity building materials, landscaping method, and earth calling tubes utilizing soil temperature. Solar cookers. Solar cooker focus and concentrate light to cook food and even pasteurized drinks. This technology is expensive and may be used for both small and large scale requirements. The conventional solar cooker is made by fitting an insulated box big enough to hold 3 to 4 pots with acoustic reflectors. The spot concentrate the sunlight and heat to a single point to cook. Slide please. Hydroelectric power. Hydroelectricity is generated by harnessing the movement of water in rivers, streams, and canals controlled by the dams and reservoirs to spin turbines and produce electricity. There are three methods: small scale, using low dams without reservoirs; large scale, involving high dam and reservoirs on large rivers; and pump storage, using recycled water to generate electricity during periods of high demand, bumping water to the higher reservoir. Small scale hydro release on efficient turbines in rivers and
So ako i-continue? Okay,
despite the
ate?
renewable advantages of hydropower, ha? Wala pa wait ha. Hydropower, it possesses a number of environmental and ecological issues such as human displacement with the construction of large dams, water quality emissions due to situation and alteration of the water flows. Another issue with this method is the effect hydropower plants may have on the natural migration pattern of fishes, which anti also affect the natural process and food patterns of other wildlife. Next reporter, please. To Miss Lovely Salumag.
Tidal power. Tidal power harnesses energy from ocean waves, tides, and temperature gradients, employing mechanisms like ocean thermal energy regulation (OTE). System or OTE equalizes the temperature between the ocean and land surface, producing electricity by turning seawater steam driving turbines. Tidal power systems, similar to hydroelectric generation, involve constructing dams or barrage across tidal bays, tidal bays with gates and turbines to capture energy from rising and falling tides. While tidal energy is effective and sustainable, it may pose risks to marine life in the affected areas. Wind power. Winds are generated by temperature differences on Earth's surface and between equatorial and polar regions, influenced by solar radiation and Earth's rotation. Wind energy captured by turbines is a highly efficient and environmental friendly source since 1990. It cost effective, dependable, and doesn't pollute. However, optimal turbines placement is crucial for efficiency, considering factors like wind density, variations, speed, topograph- topography, and vegetation. Backup systems are needed for low wind periods. Despite being a low-waste process, wind power poses environmental risks such as threats to bats and birds, and potential disturbance for turbine noise and visuals. Biomass. Biomass encompasses organic materials like plant matter and animal waste, which can be burned directly or converted into gaseous or liquid biofuels. Its use dates back to the Industrial Revolution. Biomass is used in heating, cooking, industrial processes, and electricity generation through turbines. Sources include wood, industrial, and agricultural waste, and dedicated energy cro- crops like sugarcane and corn. The energy produced from these crops should exceed the energy invested in their growth. Utilization involves processes like combustion, cogeneration, ethanol production, anaerobic digestion, and pyrolysis for heat, electricity, and biofuel generation. While these methods offer benefits, the release of carbon dioxide and methane during conversion raises environmental concerns, including soil nutrient depletion, deforestation for fuel, wood and land clearing for energy. Crops also contribute to the environmental impact of biomass use. Geo- Geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is heat derived from the Earth's interior, including soil, underground rocks, volcanic rocks, geysers, and hot springs. It can be sourced from molten rocks, hot dry rocks zones, where molten rocks penetrate the crust, and warm rocks reservoir deposit with low to moderate temperatures suitable for heat pumps. Geothermal heat systems utilize the Earth's heat from beneath its surface, using pipes and ducts to transfer heat to or from buildings. This energy source is effective for heating in winter and cooling in summer. Geothermal reservoirs contain by steam, water vapor, or oil. With steam, a mix of water vapor and droplets, hot water in porous rocks. Wells, wells can be drilled to extract these resources from near-surface reservoirs.
renewable renewable energy in the Philippines. The renew renew the the Philippines has various renewable energy resources including solar power, hydropower, wind power, biomass or biofuel, and geothermal power. The use of renewable energy support the government's goal of attaining sustainable and self-sufficient energy to address the environmental concern. It also promotes economic and local development by generating jobs, reducing population, and thereby reducing welfare and health issues. Nara Narada ang table 8.2. Ang energy potential day sa geothermal kay 4,000 megawatts o ang wind power kay 76,600 megawatts o ang solar power kay 5,000 kilowatt hour o ang ocean kay 170,000 megawatts o ang biomass dayon kay 500 megawatts. To promote the use of renewable energy, the Philippines Congress passed the Republic Act 9513 or Renewable Energy Act of 2008. It aims to achieve energy self-reliance by reducing the country's dependence of fossil fuel and adopt the use of clean energy to mitigate climate change and promote rural economic development. It also aimed to promote the use of renewable energy by providing fiscal and non-fiscal incentive to individual and companies. The total installed and dependable capacity in the Philippines. The figure below show an increase in the renewable energy share from 20% in 2010 to 34% in 2015. So narare ang 2015 power mix. So makita man nato sa duha ka pie graph ang kanilang nasa left side kay ang installed ug ang diri sa right side kay ang dependable. So ang total installed capacity days kay 18,765 megawatts ug ang total dependable capacity kay 16,432 megawatts. Towards a more sustainable energy future. Maximizing the use of sustainable energy involves several approaches. Improving energy efficiency through increased fuel standard for vehicle, building, and appliances, as well as investing in research and development is crucial for sustainable future. Providing subsidies and tax credits for renewable energy while phasing out support for coal and oil, it's seen as incentive for the transition to sustainable energy. Individuals can contribute by opting for eco-friendly transportation method, utilizing passive solar heating and cooling, and the employing energy efficient system and appliances. Simple actions such as turning off light and electronic device when not in use also play a role in conserving energy. That's all. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you ma'am.